Hi, 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 hi. Let me see if I can. Oops. Everybody's gonna hear us. Everybody's gonna hear us. Oh, I need to turn this down. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to actually join us because we're midday. Hi, Ralph. Hey, good morning. It's almost afternoon now. Oh, good afternoon, depending on where you're at. Hi, Angelo. You know what? I'm going to put my spectacles on. Oops. I got to be able to see. Hey, TJ. Yes, Carla, breaking news. Good morning to you. We're going to let a few people get in here. I keep looking back. I'm at a customer right now, and they have an airlock on, so I'm waiting for them to come out and break me loose. And depending on how soon it is, I'll be jumping out. David said, love breaking news. So, well, Michael, how is your truck driver? How are you, truck driver? I'm wonderful. Oh, look at that. She's wonderful. All right, well, let's get to the breaking news. I'm trying to block out some of the light here. So what's been going on? Hey, passenger seat kids. I get a lot of requests for people asking to get on a list for me to train them. And that's incredibly humbling to me that you would want to work with me in that regard. So I really appreciate everyone that's ever reached out to me asking me to train them, or if I can train them, or when I can train them. So I really appreciate that, which is what has prompted me to want to make this video. And it's fitting that Sally Jo is involved because it involves her as well. So as you know, she is going through her TNT training. Oh, Wilbert, sorry, I gotta decline your call right now, buddy. Wilbert was my first student. But it's fitting that Sally Jo is on this video. If you would move into the screen more, thank you. Because it involves her. So she and I were first put together through Prime because we filled out a survey, and it's like a profile personality survey that Prime uses to do matches for trainers and students. And it turned out that we were 5 stars out of 5. So, and I have to say that it's pretty much rung true. Like, we are cut from the same cloth. It's crazy. My truck is green. I'm just the more like country version of the two of us. She's very country, and I'm very northern. Hey, this trucker's life. So, Sally Jo and I have been discussing next steps. What does it look like when she goes into upgrade? What does it look like when she's on her own truck? What is it? Oh, we're out of focus, but we'll come back. So I have some news that I am going to officially retire as a trainer. Sally Jo will be my last student. And because I just can't take it. No, I'm kidding. She will get her in, y'all. She will be my last student. And why will you be my last student? Guess why? I'm waiting. Because we are going team. We are going to team together. Yeah. Sally Jo broke me. You got that right. I'm like, oh no. But we talked about it, and you know, the teaming may be 6 months, it may be a year. David said, what? So we just really get along really well. And you know, like a lot of people that go through training, they don't want to get on their own truck right away and be independent. So we'll team for as long as she doesn't feel comfortable. I mean, if she feels comfortable 6 months, 9 months down the road, then you know, I have no hard feelings. You know, she gets her own truck and all is good, and maybe I will come out of retirement like a lot of people that go in and out of retirement for training. But did you, Trucker Dingy? Yeah, we made a decision probably a week, more than a week ago. We talked about it, and then we said, oh, let's wait. Um, so I think it's gonna work out.
Honey, so what did I miss?
We have the same. We're gonna team, Thomas. That is the news, and I will no longer be training. Thank
But
you,
he
Dale.
already knew that, though.
Well, I know, but he didn't know what the breaking news was. So
Oh, yeah.
so the reason why I wanted to go ahead and do this is because I didn't want people to continue to email me and ask in hopes that I would train them, and that's the reason they're coming to Prime. I still would love for you to come to Prime, be a highway diamond, or be one of my brothers on the road. I'm willing to help answer questions, but you'll likely be situated with another trainer. So I do think we're going to be a great team. I mean, we're already a great team as she's learning.
No, Chris, no.
Oh, Chris,
Be quiet.
Chris, you had to ruin it. Come on now. But anything you want to say, like, why did you decide to team with me?
Honestly, it's because we get along so good. I mean, there's not like, like this, truckers, like I was talking about, it's too cramped. I mean, yes, it's cramped, but like,
it can be worse if you don't get along with somebody.
Right, but I mean, we get along so good, and like I said, when one of us are sort of like in a funky mood or just off or whatever, the other one kind of, sort of knows it, just by the way maybe one of us talk or whatever.
Thanks, Michael.
And we just sort of be like, okay, and leave well enough alone or whatever. But I mean,
yeah, it works for us. So, like I said, until the next couple. Oh, I don't know. I don't know that we're the odd couple. I think we're more like Laverne and Shirley, or what's a more modern day? I don't know, but it's working out. So I'm pretty excited about it. I love, solo driving is one thing, but I love having somebody on the truck, and it works out that Sally Joe and I get along. So, oh, Squiggy, you can be Squiggy. Do you know what he's talking about?
no.
Do you know Laverne and Shirley?
I've never really
dear
watched
God, she doesn't know Laverne, Cagney and Lacey. Do you know that?
Yeah, but I've never really.
You don't know Cagney and Lacey. Who are they?
I've never really.
See, you don't know.
Like, watched none of that stuff or anything.
Yes, she's too young. You got that right. Thelma and Louise. We have heard that. I like that. Yeah, what about Home Time? Yeah, that's going to be interesting, isn't it? We're on opposite sides of the country. She's Alabama and I'm Minnesota. So, the first Home Time we have coming up is the 4th of July, and we'll figure things out from there. So that's all we can do.
We're definitely both big on being home for Christmas. So
yeah, I won't run this year Christmas again. I was miserable last year, and I told her I cried the entire time. Like, behind the scenes, I was crying. I was missing my family. I wasn't part of the saran wrap game. They didn't even do the saran wrap game without me. I am responsible for the fun. I'm the glue. I gotta be home. Park and fly. You got that right. So, anything else you want to say? We wanted to keep this one short because we were talkative last night. Almost 2 hours. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Teaming, you can afford it. Well, hopefully. What does that mean? Charlie's Angels -1. You know what? Okay, here's the crazy thing, David. I heard about these 3 people got together, and I want to say they're men, so I'll just say 3 men got together. They all 3 went in and bought a truck together, in hopes that, the title would be signed over to one, and then they would work on the second truck. But they were all 3 living on the truck, and one was always off the truck at home on vacation for 2 weeks. So what they did was, when that person was off for 2 weeks, they would contribute so much to their vacation time, so the guy that was at home was never broke. So there was really only 2 people living on the truck, but there was a total of 3, like, assigned to the truck, if you will. I'm like, oh, that's an interesting concept if you can pull it off. I mean,
yeah, I don't think we need 3. 2 people's good.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Prime wouldn't allow it for 1. You'd have to be a owner-op. If we get in an argument, will you make a video of it? Yes, the first thing I'm going to do is remember to grab my camera. I'll be like, wait a minute, hold that thought. Now go.
I know, right? Let's see, the only time, really that she's even said anything to me.
What? No,
was like something about, what was it, slowing down. Boy, I was coming in hot somewhere. Where was it? What was that? You said, you gotta remember, you gotta slow down.
Yeah, but that's not yelling. That's,
yeah, no.
That's more like, you got to remember that, you know, you got max weight in your trailer. It takes longer to slow this thing down. So, yeah, we're having a cat fight right now. But all in all, I would say that we laugh to tears more than we do anything else. Like,
yes.
And she's teaching me how to publicly
be mean as hell.
Well, I don't know about be mean as hell, but like somebody, like this morning, you know, you plan your day, right? And just like anything else, we planned to be here at a certain time because I wanted to get loaded before I knew they all went on lunch, and it worked out perfectly because that's what happened. But I purposely got up so I could go take a shower, and I have my shower bag on. All of our window things are up, right? She's getting ready to go do laundry. I walk out of my truck, and 2 construction guys meet me, and they're like, hey, do you think you can move your truck so we can work on this area? And I was like, what? Like, are you kidding me? I had to get back in my truck, take everything off, take all the window shades off, start up the qual, you know, like, and then to move like 5 spaces. Oh. And then the truck next to me, I'm like, I hope you're getting him to move, because I feel like it's easier for guys to go up and ask women to do something that they wouldn't ask a man to do. Like, yeah, can you, I know you're all packed up and ready to go and take a shower, but can you get your ass back in the truck and move it? What?
Yeah, she was definitely,
yeah, so I got in here and I was like taking the window things off. I'm like, ooh, he's looking. I said,
yeah, she was like,
so in here I will say some stuff, but I would never say what I would say in private to this person's face. So,
well, I'm teaching her this one little saying, which she'll never say on here.
Yeah, it doesn't roll off my tongue easily. I have to practice it, but
yeah,
it sounds good if I can do it.
Yes. So, as to where it would just fly out my mouth, I'd be quick to cuss somebody out that piss me off. But she's a little bit more reserved of the 2 of us.
Yeah, like,
so I'm teaching her stuff.
Last night when we got off the live, I found out some...
They said call her Sassy Joe. That's true.
I found out some bad news about a really good friend of mine. And so I was talking to a couple other friends over text messaging, and I was getting ready for bed. And she's like, what are you doing? And I said, communicating with a friend of mine. And she's like, oh my gosh, you would say that. Like, communicating with a friend of mine. That's just who I am.
All proper and stuff.
Proper.
As to where I would say, I'm probably talking on this damn telephone.
This here telephone. But, all right, you guys. I'd love to stay longer, but we just wanted to come to you guys. We turned the AP off just for you, and it is hot. As... Whew, this girl is hot. I'm starting to glisten. I only sweat when I'm working out. I glisten at weddings and in this truck doing lives because we turned the AP off.
Sweating like a hooker in church.
Did you hear what she just said? This is the difference between us. Sweating like a hooker in church. I couldn't even come up with that.
Look, I'm glad.
And no, I'm not. Sweating like a hooker in church. Look, hookers need Jesus too. Right? She is Sassy Joe.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, you called it. So, be safe, everybody out there. But just to let you know, if you're just joining, my training career was so short, but I am retiring. Sassy Joe and I are going to be training or teaming. But we'll let you know, like, if she's going to upgrade right away, if she's going to delay her upgrade, because there's a whole money factor in there that we want to be cognizant of. So we're keeping an eye on average miles to see how this plays out. So we will certainly, if you're comfortable, we will certainly be transparent with her pay and thing, because that's one thing I know that a lot of students consider is, should I wait to upgrade and stay on my trainer's truck, or should I upgrade and then stay on my trainer's truck? Should I upgrade to my own truck? So we'll at least be transparent about our process.
Well, the thing that I like about, you know, us team wise is, like, you know, her being from Minnesota, me being from Alabama, you know, we don't really get any snow in Alabama. If we do, it's like this much, you know, and then it's like mass chaos because people have no idea what's going on. And, you know, if we're running through the mountains or wherever and it's snowing and I was by myself, it would be a disaster.
So she's talking about winter driving. She needs somebody, and that is a concern for a lot of people, is winter driving, snow driving. You know, there's a winter season, that's one thing, but then there's driving through the inclement winter weather. That's a whole nother ball game. So, you know, even if you run the winter, you're not going to be in bad, crappy weather the entire time. I can tell you that. You're going to have spots where you're going to hate it, because you're going to go, you know, there'll be an 80 degree difference between where you were 2 days ago and now where you are, with snow and ice and blizzard and time to pull out the boots and all that good stuff. So clench your butt cheeks. Yeah, it's a good time to work on those glutes, huh? I would agree.
Oh, I'm telling you, it was like that when we were in Wyoming the other day, and the wind, oh my God, I was white knuckling it, you know. It was bad.
So we hope that you guys support our decision. We're looking forward to it, and I can just imagine the adventures that we will have going forward. Hey, no hippie. I was talking about you the other day with her, because I know that you're going to stay on your trainer's truck, and I said, we were just sort of talking about that. I was using your story sort of as a reference point for her. So we are going to see if, you know, after her 30,000, if she's going to immediately upgrade or if she should wait, because it may be financially beneficial to do one or the other. So we're going to kind of
feel it out.
Eye on that. So
we're going to fill it out and keep an eye on it.
I'm going to fill it out. I'm going to fill in the gaps. I'm going to figure it out. So
it's 900 degrees in this truck right now.
Yeah, we really got to go. There's our Minnesota goodbye half hour ago. So bye, everyone. Thanks for joining in on the breaking news. And yeah, we appreciate your support. Like, support, love, share, email me. Find me on Instagram. I'm at truckernaenae. What are you?
I have no
on
idea.
Instagram. Oh, this girl doesn't know where we're at half the time. She doesn't know what her Instagram is. We may have to start with the basics with her. Like,
yes.
Know you're 20.
I can't get to it. I don't have my eyeballs on.
Okay.
So I can't see
in another
anyway.
video, she will tell you who she's at. You know, on Instagram. But feel free to follow me if that's your thing. And we'll see you on the flip flop. How you spell, I have no idea. How do I spell what? Truckernaenae? Or yes. I want to answer that last question. How do I spell what? TT. My God. Causing me to put my glasses back on.
You just sounded so country right then.
Yeah, well, you have an influence on me. Her Instagram is, I have no idea.
Oh, look, here.
Oh. yet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's why my honey. He drive. I drive him crazy because he'll say, "Where are you?" I'm like, "Baby, I don't know." Oh, what's that say? Isn't that it?
Yeah. So her Instagram is at Stephanie. So that's PHANIE, and then the numbers 020483. That's not her birthday, by the way. And I'm at truckernaenae. So
I need to simplify that, like something serious.
right on. So we're gonna go. We're gonna turn the air on and get cooled down, and we are heading to Ohio. And then from there, I don't know. I'm hoping we get a pre-plan on the way. We deliver tomorrow morning, so it's just a quick jump. I'm hoping to do the drive on my shift, settle up early at the receiver because they have overnight parking, and we'll hold out there and
See, this is some of our people
not
right
start
here.
our clock because we're already there when she ends up pulling up to the dock tomorrow. So it's all cool. It's all good in the hood. We're good. We can say goodbye. Bye, everyone. See you again.